As long as this is something you are passionate about, not you want to get in there because you think you can get rich quick, because you can't. You cannot, not through entrepreneurship. I'm getting a little long-winded. Y'all know I can talk when it comes down to this. If you've been here, you know. If you new, girl, I talk a lot. I made it. I made it. Let's jump into the video. As you can tell by the title, this is a new updated how to build your clientele in 2023, especially if you are a new stylist or you are a stylist that just feels like you're in a rut. What can I do? You just need some ideas. If you are new here, or if you came across my first video, this video here, then you are familiar with my channel. I am JD, owner and operator of Nicole Custom LLC. I'm a licensed cosmetologist in the state of Michigan. I've been licensed 4 years now, and I've been operating my own salon suite for the past 3 years. Well, it'll be 3 years in March. I've grown a steady clientele. I do this full time. I work for myself. I've always worked for myself with the exception of like a couple months, but I've always worked for myself. I've built my own clientele just through trial and error, grown my business, and I'm steady growing my business. I don't know if I said I specialize in natural hair and protective styling and overall the maintenance and integrity of our hair. And yeah, I love what I do. So like I said, a little backstory about me, something quick before we jump into the video. I have had the opportunity and I've been blessed enough to, y'all hear my puppy in the back being a brat? Don't pay her no mind because she's so spoiled and all she wants is to sit on my lap, lick my hands, and just be a bugaboo. But anyway, so I've had the luxury and I've been blessed enough to pretty much work for myself really all of my life. I've had like very small jobs growing up as a teen. Then like my senior year, and the first year I did graduate, the first year I graduated, I kept like little part-time jobs, very temporarily, like maybe 3 to 6 months at a time. But I can count on one hand how many jobs I've actually had. So I've always knew this is something that I wanted to do. This is always something that I've just poured into, literally for as long as I can remember. I've always poured into Nicole Custom. So I've had the luxury of working a part-time job, but also still doing, you know, my passions. And I say that to say, I know a lot of people, especially now more than ever, in the past 2 years, a lot of people have just now kind of entered into wanting to be an entrepreneur. And let me just say first, disclaimer, entrepreneurship is not just this, you know, this piece of cake. If anything, I feel as though entrepreneurs work double time than a 9-to-5 worker because you're always working. You literally are the work. You are the worker. You the assistant. You the marketing. You the accountant. You're the CEO. So everything revolves around everything that you do, and everything that you put into that business. People are scared to just jump out on faith, bet on themselves, and say, I'm gonna quit this job that I've known for X amount of years, or I'm gonna quit this lifestyle and try to transition over into this lifestyle. I'm not speaking from the perspective of having a job, having financial security through a job, and then jumping to become a cosmetologist and have my own business and create my own products and solely live based off of the income that I make through my business. I've always been in my business more than I've ever been in any job. So I say I'm speaking from experience. I'm speaking from trial and error. I'm speaking of things that I know of. I'm not just, you know, talking out my ass. I'm not just speaking just to create a video and hope, you know, it travels through the internet and I get a whole bunch of views. I'm really speaking to the ones who are passionate about what they do and they feel like they in a rut, or they feel like they just stuck and they don't know where to go or where to start. That is my goal. Consider me like your virtual mentor, your auntie, your sis, your bestie, whatever you want to call me. I'm her. Okay, I want to help you along your journey, and we can help each other along, you know, our journey. I don't think we're ever too great to learn. It's always something to learn. It's always some tips to be given. It's always some knowledge to be spread. I hope this video finds who it's supposed to find. I hope whoever is looking and whoever needs it, this actually helps and it resonates with you. I have a playlist full of videos where I give tips and I just speak on things that I think are important in building your business, specifically in the beauty industry. It could be an esthetician, a lash tech, a hairstylist, even somebody who creates products or have a cosmetic line, whatever the case is, a makeup artist, whatever the case is. So we're going to jump into these tips. I like to do 5 and thrive. So I like to do 5 tips to just help you to start. Okay, so get your notepad. We at the top of the year with it. You can see results in the next 3 months, in the next 6 months, definitely in the next year. If you just stay consistent, you really bet on yourself, you have the faith, you have the motivation behind you, and again, you have that consistency behind you. Anything that you want in this world, it's yours to have. Just go get it. It's yours to have. Just go get it. Repeat after me. It's mine to have. Just go get it. Okay? Yeah. So these are not in a particular order. These are just things that I think in 2023 will really help you build your clientele, grow your business, build your social media platform, because we are in a digital age. No matter how much you like it, no matter how much you disagree with it, that's just where we are right now in the world. We don't know what 2025 will hold, 2028, but right now we in 2023, and right now everything is digital. Everybody is finding everything online. My granny is finding stuff online, okay? Granny watch YouTube every day. What does she watch on YouTube? But she watch YouTube every day. She have it playing on her TV every time I go to her house. First things first, me personally, videos. So again, I'm not speaking to just one service providing videos. Videos are what's going to literally get your foot at least in the door. So videos tend to go viral. Videos are just the new pictures, and videos capture a different type of detail than a picture does. The video, you can't really edit a video. Like, you can put a little filter on it, make it grainy if you want to, play around with it if you want to, but you really can't edit a video to make it look like something it's not. For me as a customer, I appreciate videos. My clients, they appreciate videos. And I've had referrals. I've had new clients who have told me like, oh, I seen, your page come across and I seen this video and and they'll show me the video, or they'll literally reference something that I've posted and they'll show me a video, not a picture, they'll show me a video. So just personal experience and just me as a person looking for certain service providers. I'm looking for videos. We have TikToks, we have Reels, we have Instagram Reels, we have YouTube, we have everything. YouTube even got shorts now. You know what I'm saying? So everybody likes that. Everybody just likes the detail of a video. And for a new client, you have videos. Like I said, you able to see a different type of detail in your work in a video versus a picture. You can capture the whole style. You can capture the movement. You can capture the before and after. You can capture the body. You can capture the shine. Whatever the service is that you're doing, you can capture everything in a 15-second video. It don't have to be super long. It don't have to be... You don't have to have no writing on it. You don't have to do none of that. And I've tried all of these things that I'm telling y'all. And just for reference and to fact check me, y'all can go to my Instagram at Nicole Custom. And there was a time where I posted nothing but videos because I just appreciated videos. And in that time is really when I started gaining my new clientele. And I would like to say videos definitely was a part of that growth. So start taking more videos. Videos and you just post pictures now. Start posting videos after today. So the second thing with your social media presence and building clientele, of course, you can do the whole business cards. I keep business cards on me now. It's like, I'm going to keep a business card. Keeping a business card to me is just as important as keeping a license. When you go anywhere, you got to go. You're going to make sure your license is on you at any time. I'm going to make sure a business card is on me at any time. I could be looking crazy, but my hair could be cute and people will be like, oh, who did your hair? Da, 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 da. And I get to talking and I'll be like, matter of fact, let me give you a business card. Whenever, I always say like, whenever, no pressure, call me. Check me out online, look at my website, yada, 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 right? And that's that, simple as that. And that's that, simple as that. Business cards. Back to the idea that we are in a digital world now. Everything is digital. Marketing, y'all. Marketing. Your quality marketing, that should be honestly the very first thing that you invest in as your business. And like I said, I have so many videos and tips. I'm gonna link the video down below ways that I help brand my business online, what apps I use, what sites I use. Just off the top of my head, number 2 sites is Canva and Etsy. Etsy, you can find everything very affordable and without paying like a graphic design artist or somebody who actually makes a career and a living off of this versus somebody who just creates templates for small businesses to use, go in, just fill your information in, and then boom, you ready, you download your file, that's it. That's all I've ever done. I've never like outsourced or worked with the actual branding agency or company or graphic designer, except on different occasions, on like 2 different occasions. I had somebody make my logo. This is my logo here. I've had this logo for years. This is the first logo I've ever had made. I absolutely love my logo. I believe my logo is like a timeless logo. Like it can follow me with whatever I do, wherever I go, whatever the business is. It isn't just signifying hair, beauty. It can be for anything. And I really love my logo because it's a great representation of my brand, my business. And I think it's a minimalist logo. I think it's simple. I think it's eye-catching. And fun fact about my logo, these are actually silhouettes of me, my sisters, and my mom. So I really love my logo. I was gonna have all my sisters because I have 3 sisters, but one of my sisters didn't send me a picture enough times, so it's just me, 2 of my sisters, and my mom. However, absolutely love my logo. Outside of that, everything that I've ever done as far as marketing, branding, visuals, pictures, templates, Etsy, and Canva, that's it. So I'll link that video down below so y'all can check that video out, get those tips from there, get those links, and hear me talk more about that. Quality branding and marketing will consist of staying aligned with whatever your brand identity is. So that goes for colors, fonts, themes, your aesthetic, like whatever your whole aesthetic is, you want to keep that cohesive along everything. So your YouTube, your Facebook, your TikTok, well, I won't say TikTok, but you want to keep that cohesive as possible because again, that's your brand identity, which is really, really important. And with that, your marketing will be easier. Again, it'll draw in a particular clientele who looks for things like that. At the end of the day, people are going to navigate to what looks good. And the first thing that you see, it's like the first look. It's like your first introduction to new clients or potential clients. They're looking at your brand online. They're looking at your platforms. They're looking at your following. They're looking at what you post. They're looking at your captions. They're looking, you know what I mean? And I gotta make sure this blended. Hold on now. You alongside so many different brands, so of course you want yours to stick out, look nice. So focus on your branding and your marketing. Figure out what your aesthetic is, figure out what colors you like most, figure out what vibe you want to give, what's your personal vibe, what's your business vibe. Figure it out, stick with that. Be cohesive. And I'm gonna even take it up a notch. If you don't have the money, if you're not in a position to outsource or purchase things off Etsy or purchase the pro version of Canva and you can only use the free version, get on YouTube, y'all. Look at tutorials. If you have downtime, look at videos. Figure out how to do these things yourself. If there is a will, there is quite literally a way. And again, this is something I have used. Everything in every aspect, at every point of my business, I have used what I've had. Like I haven't always been in a position to just purchase what I needed when I needed it. So I have to figure it out. And I think now too, a lot of times we forget, like, because everything is so accessible to us, everything is so available to us. But I think now we in a phase where people are forgetting, like, be resourceful, use what you have, like, figure out, like, if you got to get technical. And I know sometimes you don't want to have to do that, not all the time at least. You don't want to have to be responsible for watching a 10-minute tutorial or 20-minute tutorials trying to figure out how to get your text to slide on the screen and then evaporate out. Like, I totally get it. I totally resonate with that. But depending on where you at, if you don't have the means to just go and purchase 6 templates to make sure everything is cohesive and it looks right, figure it out. I need y'all to start using what y'all have, using your own ability to research. Ask Google. Stop asking Facebook everything. Stop asking everybody to help, because sometimes that's just not that's not gonna be the case. I promise you, like, that won't be the case. And that's something I learned too. Not saying nobody will help you in your business, but it's not as easy to get the direct help that you need when building your business. It's always something. So Google, YouTube, okay? And depending on what you offer, and hear me out, this is the same, like, when this goes for marketing. Depending on what you offer, I don't care if you just starting, you've been in the game, you do it this way and you ain't never did it no other way. Create a really simple booking site, because again, we are in a digital world, and everything is a TikTok, everything is a Facebook post. People are being so annoying and messy, and talking about new age stylists, new age business owners, entrepreneurs, and y'all want to do this, but y'all don't have a booking site. Y'all want to do this, but this don't say this in no policy. Y'all want to do this, but I didn't know because you didn't explain that. Save yourself the trouble, save yourself the questions, and just create a small booking site. It doesn't have to be anything grand with visuals and, glitter, like, the popular acuity scheduling booking sites. It doesn't have to be that. Mine's is so simple and straight to the point. I literally think the only thing that's on my booking site is my logo at the top of the screen, because it don't take all that. They're not there to see how pretty the actual booking site is. They want to see what you offering, what the service come with, how much, how long is it going to be, and what's your policies. What do I need to know before coming to my appointment? Create a booking site, because then you can always direct new clients, customers to your booking site. And when I say simple, I mean simple. Like, acuity scheduling, to me, when you first get into it, it could look a little technical, but it's really not. I had to Google a couple things and YouTube a couple things for acuity scheduling and square booking, but it was very simple to create, straight to the point. It literally, like, does everything for you. And if a client has a question, again, that's something, like, if a client has a question after booking or before booking, that's okay. However, you can always refer people and say, I have a booking site. I've heard client stories where, they speak about stylists who don't have a booking site and how they don't appreciate that, well, I tried the she don't even got a booking site, and and I thought it was this price, and I've heard stories, you know what I mean? Like, I've heard from clients how they really don't appreciate service providers who don't have a booking site. And to be honest, having a booking site, it makes your job so much easier. And overall, it just makes the process much smoother. It keeps everything organized for you personally, I feel. And you don't have to do a lot of, you don't have to overwork yourself, like trying to look and see. Your clients can see when you're available. Just like you can see when you're available, your clients can see when you're available. Your clients can see your pricing, how long it take you to do certain services, what they need. And again, it just makes for an easier, smoother process. So marketing, branding, and booking, y'all. Get to it. It's 2023. We got to stay with the times, unfortunately, because listen, sometimes I'll be like overwhelmed, like, oh my goodness. But at the end of the day, we got to do it. Gotta do it. Next thing, so how to build clientele 23, how to gain clientele 2023. To me, very important. And again, in any business that you are doing, in any business that you are trying to pursue, customer service, even when you don't want to, make sure your customer service, because if nothing alone, your customer service and how you treat people, how you talk to people, how you respond to people will get you so far, because word of mouth is still a thing. Yes, we're in a digital world, but word of mouth still a thing. The way you treat people, the way you respond to people, the way you interact with people is so important. And I can definitely agree sometimes with the posts that I see. Like, nowadays, it is like a hit or miss sometimes with stylists and service providers, period. Like, you just never know what you're going to get, because sometimes they be so, you know, big-headed and so like, oh, I've been doing this for this long, da, 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 da. And, you know, I get clients and I keep clients, or I make money and I make good money and da, 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 da. They get so far ahead of themselves that their customer service is completely out of the window. It's almost non-existent, and it's low-key disgusting to see. I hate to say that word, but it's low-key disgusting to see how sometimes people talk to clients. Like, our business would be nothing without clients. Without customer, your business would not exist. So whether it's a bad day you having, you just irritable, be respectful. Know that in business, customer service is just as important as the service that you are offering and the quality of service you are offering. Customer service is important. It goes hand in hand with running a business and building clientele. Treat your clients with respect. Treat the clients how you would want to be treated if it was you on the other hand. It don't take a lot. It does not take a lot. And again, if you having a day, just wait to respond. If something irritates you, wait to respond. Don't ruin your reputation off one bad review, or don't go through a bad month or a bad period in your business because you don't know how to respond to somebody, because you was having a bad day, or you was just irritated, or your boyfriend made you mad and you had to go into work and you was just nasty. Don't do that to the client, because again, our businesses will be absolutely nothing with our clientele. And I think customer service, everybody low-key could use especially new age entrepreneurs and business owners, everybody could use a class in customer service. That is one thing that I can definitely agree with. And the topics that go on all platforms, literally so many different platforms, you hear and you see statuses and comments about customer service. So yeah, that's really important to me and to the clients. Specials, okay? If you are just starting out, I mentioned this in my first original video. If you are just now starting out, do some free work. I know. We in a recession. That's not a recession, but it's a recession. Time is money. Money is time. We all know. We know. However, I am a true believer. No matter where you are in your journey, no matter what you do, no matter what service you offer, no matter how good you are, or no matter how confident you are, no matter how well you specialize in something, giving away some things, it's okay. But in the beginning, ways that I built my clientele was offering free services. I wasn't doing it weekly. I might have done a free service once a month, if not once every other month. And it would just be like a little giveaway, or just like a, hey, share this post, you're entered. Tag one person, you're entered. Tag two people, you're entered. Make sure you're following me. That's it. Not a whole bunch of steps, not a whole bunch of work they had to put in to be entered into the style giveaway, but a whole bunch of work they had to do to be entered into the style giveaway. But just enough to allow some people who might have never heard of my brand, may have never seen my business, may have never seen none of my work, to come across my platform, because people love free things. That's just a fact. People love free things. I love free things depending on what it is. Not everything, but certain things. If it's free and it's valuable and I could use it, or I can, it'll be some assistance of me, absolutely. I'm entering into whatever it is. I'm entering into whatever it is. Even if I didn't even know I needed it, I'm going to enter, because it's free. It doesn't cost anything for me to apply or be entered into it. I'm going to do that. And like I said, not giving them a 10-step to-do list to enter, but something simple as tag 2 friends. Tag 1 friend, put this on your story, tag Nicole Custom, and make sure you follow me. Boom. If 10 people tag 2 people, that's 20 people automatically. Not on top of the people that's gonna see it regardless and still might just share it. They might not even want the service, but they still might share it. I've had that happen. I've done that for giveaway. Definitely did die on me. It's okay. I went ahead and finished my makeup off camera so we could just go ahead, go through the last 2 points that I think are important. Like I say, I always say this, paying your dues. When you start off with anything, that's no matter what you major in, if you go to college, if you offer a trade service, if you just offer whatever it is that you want to offer. When you start out, you just now starting out. So you got to pay your dues. You got to kind of work your way up to where you imagine yourself. Doesn't mean you can't show up every day as the person that you envision yourself as, if that makes sense, okay? Whenever it comes to offering a service to clients, a product, whatever it is, show up as your best self. But understand that in the beginning, you're going to have to pay your dues. So paying your dues can look like doing some free services just to get your name out there. Not everything. I like to think of it like if you are doing something out of passion, that does not mean profit all the time. Still time to this day, I will offer my services or whatever I can offer to whatever this thing is, this event is, this collaboration is, even if I'm not getting paid. Because at the end of the day, everything that I do is rooted in my passion. I'm passionate about what I do. I'm passionate about my business. Like I said, I've been pouring into it for as long as I can remember. For as long as I knew I could do X, Y, and Z, that's what I've been doing. So not every project, not every service am I expecting to get paid. Passion does not mean profit. It's a plus when you can make a profit off of just doing your passion. That's really important. That helped me a lot. Again, gain clientele. And also that was a way for me to do more of the services that I wanted to do more of the services that I wanted to offer that I felt like nobody was booking. So if I felt like I didn't do enough braid styles or I didn't do this style enough, even though I really want to specialize in the style and get really good at it because this is the style I love to do, I will offer that as a free service. So I did have basically a model, you know what I mean? And you can even have fun with it. You can, whoever wins, you can let them know like, hey, we want to do some before and after videos. We want to do some TikToks. We're going to make some, content. So you can do that. You can make it fun. You know what I mean? If they won't come to the appointment with their makeup on, make sure, because it is free work, you could take however long you need to take, take your time with the service and get some really good pictures because again, this is to promote your business and not only that, but potentially gain a customer or client. Again, whatever service or whatever industry that you are in, whatever services you are offering or products, this is a way to gain clientele. And then again, word of mouth. So if I'm offering a free service and I'm doing, this person, then of course, word of mouth, if they have a really good experience, they're going to speak about that service. And then you never know who that may reach. You never know who may contact you within that same day, that same week, that same month. You just never know. So I'm very, very pro doing a couple of free services, doing a couple of giveaways. And even in my business now, I still offer giveaways because I'm so appreciative. Like I said about customer service, I would not be in business if it wasn't for the customers. I simply would not be in business if it wasn't for the customers, if it wasn't for referrals, if it wasn't for tags, if it wasn't for mentions, if it wasn't for anything, any tag, any comment, any like, any repost, any share, any follow, I'm appreciative of it. So what better way than to offer, services free of charge occasionally, you know what I mean? And I tie that with paying your dues, like I said, because in the beginning, money is just a plus on top of entrepreneurship. Like to be an entrepreneur, to be a successful business owner, the money is simply just a plus. If I'm doing something that I love to do, you mean to tell me I can get paid on top of that? What more could I ask for? I'm working for myself. I love what I do and I get paid on top of that. I'm okay. Sometimes if I do something and I'm not getting paid. That's just my thought process on it. And like I said, great business move. Now, I know this one is kind of like 50-50 because again, if you don't have the means to do so, if you are not in a position to just outsource and pay extra money or spare some money here and there, like I totally get it, totally understand it. I haven't always been in a position to be able to do that. So I totally get not being able to afford certain things when you are just now starting out. But follow master stylists, follow master service providers. I say service providers, beauty industry service providers, wherever it is that you are working towards, follow those people who are really high up, who really have a great following, who seems to have some type of integrity about their business, who seems to have great reviews, who have receipts, who don't just post and solely tell you what they're doing, but they show you what they're doing, and they have people that's backing them. Real people, not other influencers or other big name people, because you can't really trust that. But real people, genuine business owners, follow those type of people. Turn your notification on for these service providers. Whenever they post, study they post, see what they post. A lot of times these people offer courses, they offer classes, whether it's free or paid. Some is free, some is paid. And I follow brow artists, lash techs, hairstylists, hair doctors, makeup artists. I follow all types of people, and it's at random. They'll post like they looking for somebody to assist them, or they want somebody who's passionate and wants to, grow in this aspect of their business. Let me turn this off. And they offer their services free of charge sometimes, or they offer payment plans. They offer situations to where they offer things to their following that they know they can afford, or they know they can work with. So start paying attention. Perfect example, I follow a natural hair specialist. He's a curly hair specialist located in Ohio, not too far from me. And he offers classes. However, he does recordings of these classes, or he just does in studio recording of certain styles, certain techniques, and he puts them on his platform to either rent or buy. Now you can rent them for like $50, and you have access for, say 24 hours to watch this video over and over and over again, learn what you got to learn, and then that's it. Or you can buy it outright for I think $250 or like $350. It's something in between there, but necessarily such a steep price that I feel like, oh my God, I gotta save up for a month or two to be able to afford this, because I can rent this, I can take my notes, I can study what I need to study, I can learn what I need to learn, because I absolutely love the way he cuts hair. I love the way he styles curly hair, and he not only styles black girls, he styles white girls, he styles girls of all different ethnicities. Works with all different types of curly hair, from white to black, literally everybody in between. I really appreciate his platform. Like I said, sometimes he offers classes in person. Of course, you pay whatever that price is, whatever that fee is, but sometimes he also films videos and he offers those for $50. That's not bad. That's $25 a week I put aside, and at the end of the month I could take a class a month, and I'm there. I watched all of his online classes, which I think he has about 5. Another lady, she's a hair loss expert. She specializes in the scalp, and she's also a certified trichologist. For a period of time, literally, now mind you, this is a lady who makes well over 6 figures. She's actually very close to me, very reputable. She posts all her work, she posts tips, very informative, very smart lady, right? She offered a free 7-day course on how to start and step foot into becoming a hair loss expert, offering this service to your clientele, no matter where you are. She had people from New Jersey, she had people from Michigan, she had people from Cali, she had people from all over, and she had a full class. She opened a Facebook group. To this day, I just got a notification on Facebook that she posted in the Facebook group. This lady offered her services free of charge. So she was dropping, real gems, and this was free of charge. Now, of course, like I said, if you wanted to then if you wanted to really delve deep into that, you could pay, $6,000 or $4,000 and get everything you need to know, if that's really the direction you want to take your business in. But however, she offered her knowledge free of charge. All you had to do was sign up. She gave us worksheets. She gave us a platform, Facebook, using Facebook, and creating a private group for just the people who registered and was interactive in her class. Even in that course, I just thought about it, she offered a giveaway. She offered 2 giveaways, if I'm not mistaken. The first day, I think she gave away like a flat iron and a gift card or something. But I'm just like, I'm on to something. I'm on to something, right? So back to it's okay to offer some free stuff. But we're talking about courses and classes. Your favorite beauty influencers, whoever, your favorite beauty service providers, your favorite business owners, sometimes might offer free courses. Even if it's not free, if you know this is somebody that you really like, that you really look up to, invest in it. It was on 2 different occasions. One was my good friend Brandon. I took his class. I did a one-on-one training with him. Absolutely loved it. It was amazing. I love his work. So of course it was nothing for me to just invest in that. And I absolutely learned what I expected to learn, if not more. And the second time, which I filmed, that was a vlog where I went to Atlanta, and I'll link that below too, where I went to Atlanta and I took like my first like big class where I paid, I want to say $1,000 or $1,500. No, I paid, I think, $750 for that class. So that was the most expensive class I've ever taken. Absolutely, to this day, like I said, worth it. It was somebody I've been following for years. Love her, and she was so sweet in person to this day. Just so, you know, she's so down to earth. She's so genuine. And it was very much worth it. Not only did I get to learn there, I got products, I got knowledge, I got to meet her, I got to be in a room with other stylists, I got to network with a couple of other stylists that I follow to this day, and I had a good time in Atlanta for the weekend. So it was just a win-win. But like I said, courses and classes, do not be afraid. Do not be afraid to invest. If you can, even if you are a hairstylist now and say you work commission based, I'm just throwing ideas out right now. You work commission based, you work alongside somebody else, or you just assistant. Even if you wanted to be as bold as getting something part-time outside of your main income, getting something part-time to fund any additional education you want to do, solely do that. I've thought about it. I just don't have the time. I can't commit to the time unless I commit to third shift. And where I'm at right now, realistically, it's not even feasible for me. I would be overworking myself and probably put myself in a hospital. I would be overworking myself. But ever to be a situation where I may have to, I've thought about it multiple times. And if, like I said, if you have the ability, if you don't have any children, if you are young, if you just have to commit to working, you know, a part-time job, 20 hours a week or 15, 25 hours a week, whatever the case is, if you can find time to get a part-time job, maybe something on the weekend, just to solely fund your additional continued educational courses, classes, do it. That's what you call betting on yourself. That's what you call investing in yourself. That's what you call pouring into your business. And sometimes in the beginning, I'm gonna wrap this up because I'm long-winded. Y'all know I can talk when it comes down to this. If you've been here, you know. If you new, girl, I talk a lot. I'm sorry, I can't help it. But that's the number one thing you gonna do in starting anything. You betting on yourself. And at the end of the day, everything is in you. So whatever you put out, you will get in return tenfold. However hard you work, you will get back tenfold. If you are consistent, you will see your results. You have to work hard. If you got the vision and you just need if you got the vision and you got the plan, you just need the platform. Work that vision and that plan till you get to that platform. Because that's what I'm doing. Quite literally. I got the vision, I got the plan, I just need the platform. And I'm creating a platform. Until somebody come along and be like, look, I got a couple pieces right here for you. Hold on, let me put this up on your stage for you. Let me help you get ready. Okay? I was just saying. But, y'all, that's it for this video. Like I said, I hope this video resonated with y'all. As long as you're doing everything as far as business owning with passion, which I think is the most important thing, alongside consistency. As long as this is something you are passionate about, not you want to get in there because you think you can get rich quick, because you can't. You cannot. Not through entrepreneurship. It's impossible to get rich quick. It's too much work that goes into it. Way too much. Especially if you are self-taught, self-funded, self-raised, self-affiliated. You're not getting rich quick. You're not finna have a magical come up unless you are. Let me not speak that on you. But if you really want to build a credible clientele, you want to build your business organically, but in a good pace, at a good rate, where you are seeing your work pay off as you are working hard, you put in hours, you put in that blood, you put in the sweat, you put in the tears, it's going to all come to you. It's going to all come to you. You just got to work it. And on that note, that is the end of this video. Like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope it resonated with y'all. I pray it resonated with y'all. Of course, I'm gonna have way more tip videos. I have a list full, a notepad full. It's 2023. We at the beginning of the year. This is the perfect time. If you have just been waiting to start again, start period, start for the first time. If you have just been waiting, some fire under your ass, this is the fire under your ass. This is your sign. Just start. Start with what you have. Use what you have. Use your resources. And at any point, if you have any questions, if you want to message me on Instagram, I always see my DMs. I might not see them as soon as you send them, but I'm going to see them. If you want to leave me a comment, please feel free to do so. I literally just want to help you along your journey. I want to be the person that I wish I had when I had first started. And that's my goal. Everything that I learned, I will pass on to y'all free of charge. I don't want y'all money. I don't want nothing. I just want y'all to really resonate and understand me and feel me and relate to me when I post these videos and I send them out for y'all to watch them. And yeah, on that, I will wrap this video up. I thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure you follow me on TikTok, Instagram, and of course subscribe to my YouTube channel. Send me a thumbs up because that helps the algorithm. It lets YouTube and me know that y'all enjoy this and it does resonate with you. Even if you don't leave me a comment, it's fine. No pressure. But yeah, I'll see you in my next video.